the tea. 5 Meal Spouse Conversations. Let's meet the conversation starters. We have Sybil Jones, our Navy spouse and CEO. Up next, we have Grace Romo representing Marine spouses. And our very own, I got a resource for that, Miss Anna Bruner, our Navy spouse. And our veteran and Navy spouse, Miss Nye Cruz. And fourth, Miss Lori Waddell. And our Army National Guard spouse, Miss Julie Provost. We want to give a special thanks to our sponsors, USAA and Make Me Awesome, for making this happen this year. And now, let's get ready to spill the tea. Hey y'all, good evening and welcome to Meal Spouse Conversations. The tea. This is where we spill all the fabulous tea. Yes, y'all, that's what we do here. We spill all the tea. You don't ever want to miss what we got to say. So, as you are coming in, go ahead and give us some thumbs up, some hearts. Click that share button. Share it out to your friends and family so they can catch this tea too, y'all, because we ready to spill it. Yes, we are. So look, y'all, tonight we are going to talk about the other side of PCSing. That's right, the other side, when you arrive at your next duty station. Conversation starters. Y'all ready to talk about arriving at your next duty station? I'm looking at y'all in the green room. Y'all ready? Okay, I don't care if you're ready or not. Look, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on. Because, look, we always talk about prepping for a PCS, but we don't really talk about the arrival and what we need to do to assimilate ourselves with our new area. So my first question to you, because this is important, because I'm nosy, and I want to hear what you ladies have to say. Let me see who I'm going to pick on first. Who wants to go first? Who wants to be my first victim? Nishita? Julie?
I don't know if my memory's working right, so give it a shot.
All right.
I say this because as a National Guard spouse, I no longer PCS.
What? Wait a minute. Say that again. Say that again for all the people in the back who like, what?
As a National Guard spouse, I no longer PCS. But I was an active duty Army spouse, so I have PCS. It's just...
Okay, so Julie, I have a question because, you know, as a National Guard spouse, why don't you PCS? Like, what's the difference?
Because you or the service member is attached to an armory that is in a certain location, and they are not full-time soldiers. They are part-time. So they have regular jobs in their community. So I mean, I guess that's why we don't PCS.
You don't PCS. So tell me, sorry, I'm eating some bark thins. I'm always eating. Y'all know I'm always eating during the show. But Julie, when you have PCS, did you look for your new home before or after arriving?
After. Well, so when we moved to Germany, like my husband picked out the place.
Oh, and how did that go?
Oh, it was fine. It was kind of one of those situations was like get into an apartment as soon as possible. And this is our first experience with anything military, anything. So it was kind of like, and it was brand new, or it had just been, not brand new, but it was recently totally like renovated and stuff. And so it was nice. But, and then the second place we lived in, my husband and my oldest went to go check it out before we like decided for sure. But again, that was like a difference of you can take this one and move like next week, or you can wait till July, which was like 2 months away. So it was kind of like, oh, we're going now.
Hey,
That
totally.
was nice. And so when we moved from Germany to Fort Campbell, we had to pick our own place. Like after we got into town. So
Okay. All right. I'm going to ask Miss Grace here because, Grace, are you ready? Look, girl, let's see if we can hear Grace. Oh, there she is.
I'm back. I don't know what happened. Yeah, but I'm here, so it's all good.
So, Grace, you just recently did a ditty, right?
Yes.
So let me ask you, did you find your house before you arrived, or did you?
Yes. So my husband's in I duty, so he's not attached to the base here because the base here is an Army and Air Force base, and he's in the Marine Corps. But we still applied for housing on Bliss, and there was like a ridiculous amount of time left on the wait list, like 6 or 8 months, and we were literally moving in like 30 days. So we had to just search around on the internet for a house, and we applied for maybe 5 different houses, and one came back and accepted us within like a week of asking for it. So we just took it because by that time we were leaving in 7 days and we needed a house. So yeah, we just went based off of pictures, and pushed our luck. Luckily, it worked out really nice, and we love our house. But yeah, we picked it out before we moved, so we came straight to our house.
Oh,
yeah.
So funny story. Hold on, oh, there we go. We did the exact same thing when we PCS from Hawaii to Virginia. We bought a house sight unseen. And I told the realtor that if they picked out a bad house for us, that when I arrived, I was going to kick their butts. And Marcus was like, you can't tell them that. Yes, I can. But it was a great house. Yeah. And we still have that house in Virginia.
That's so funny because the house that we're in now, a lot of the other ones that we applied for were through like the property management companies. Well, this one was private, and I was so nervous because like, what if we get scammed? Like, we know we're putting up our money or this and that. And I legit like Facebook and all social media stalked the guy. I made sure like all his credentials worked together. I think Tiana's throwing up. But yeah, I looked him up on Facebook, and it said his job was from this place. So I looked up that place, and like everything connected and looked good. So I was like, okay, I think we're good. But I was so nervous. I don't know what Sybil's other question.
I'm so not good at that. Like we've done both. Like we've done I like to do it when I get there because I like to walk around the house and see what it looks like. Mm-hmm. I feel like the pictures sometimes they don't give you like do you have an L-shaped living room? Because sometimes that's a problem. Is it square with a big fireplace somewhere that's weird? Like in this house, our fireplace is like against the wall, but the cable outlet is next to it. I'm like, ain't I gonna like heat up my TV if I turn so it's across the room, the rug, it's under the rug, but I like looking at this stuff when I get there, but sometimes you know how it is, you can't. Mm-hmm. And I'm just not diligent enough to be like Grace. Like when I did this, I was like, hey, the people want a wire transfer. That's they need $3,000. They need this, they need that. And we just paid them and stuff. So I was really lucky. It wasn't a scam. I hadn't even thought about that, Grace.
I'm telling you, Nishida, I was like, I told my husband, I was like, I don't know, like, don't send no money until I really check this guy out. I want to make sure
you better, because I was like, well, we need it tomorrow. Like, I just looked up. I was like, oh, it looks legit to me.
That's funny. Yeah,
about that though.
Sybil, you're muted.
What were you doing, the bird? She was over there like.
No, someone walked past my window.
Oh, are you in housing?
I am, but I have a fence, so it was my backyard.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And so Tiana was barking, but Once I saw who it was my child.
Oh,
Okay.
I wanted to yell at her, but it's her birthday, so.
Oh,
can't
happy
yell at her on her
birthday.
birthday.
But anywho,
You're gonna yell at her for walking in the yard.
no, because she was gone. She wasn't supposed to be back, and so she said she didn't want to disturb the show, so she didn't come through the front door. She was just coming to grab something to leave.
And yet she disturbed the show anyway.
Yes. But this is live TV, y'all. Okay, so I don't know.
You know what I mean, Grace? I would have been sitting there like, anyways.
I had to get up and see who it was.
Anyways, back to the show. I have no awareness.
Was it
My awareness is broken. Been in too many safe neighborhoods. I'm just kidding.
I was like, hey, look, there is no such thing as a completely safe neighborhood.
In my mind.
I say what I say.
In my mind.
I say what I say.
Don't break my dreams, okay? I live in a safe
okay. I won't break your dreams. All right, so ladies, I don't know what Nishita said. What did you? I know you said something about sending money.
Yeah, we were talking about not getting scammed.
Yeah, Grace has to finish her thought first.
Yeah, when you rent a house before getting there, like just make sure it's not a scam as best as you can. That's what we're talking about.
And then I was like, dang, that didn't even cross my mind. I was just like, here's your money.
What? I just sent the money.
Here's your deposit. Here's everything. I would have totally got scammed.
Yeah, and no, girl, no. So let me ask you this question, ladies. When you're looking for a home or a neighborhood, what do you take into consideration?
School districts, a yard, a gas stove, because I hate electric and that's a deal breaker for me. And at least 3 rooms. That's it.
At least 3 rooms, gas stove, and good schools.
A good school. And then our plus is a yard, like a nice yard, which we have now, thankfully. So my kids can just like skedaddle, like lean. But we didn't have one for 5 years. We had like a little cement porch for 5 years and it was horrible. So now that we have a yard, it was definitely the key to picking this house.
Yes. A yard for little people is important.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But, for me now, I don't have little people. So a yard doesn't matter. But I will tell you, Grace, my house here in military housing has one of the largest yards that we don't use.
Oh my
gosh. We're right beside the park.
Oh wow. Yeah, I wish we had one in our base housing. But we're off base now, so.
Yeah. So what makes a good school? In your opinion? Or what are you looking for? What makes a good school? Let me clarify that, folks. Like for you, because everyone's
that's true.
Needs and wants and opinions are different.
Yeah. Well, so now that we're in Texas, this is the first year that my oldest can actually attend because she's only going to be 5. So they start at pre-K 3, which is 3-year-olds, and she's behind on the birthday chart. So we had to wait a year anyways. So I definitely just wanted to look at something that was newer. I wanted a newer school. That's just me feeling like it's safer. The doors lock all the time. That was a big thing, is their safety precautions. With everything that happens nowadays, I really felt comfortable because the school keeps their doors locked all the time. There's no entrance unless you have your ID. So safety precautions, and then just their overall ratings. And I don't just go based off reviews online. I always ask other spouses who are already there because I feel like those in-person opinions are what really matter, rather than like a state scoring on a school, because that's just dependent on what they're looking at. So I definitely take other people's reviews into consideration. And then the hours, because for my littles, there's half days and full days. So if a school does half days, that's important to us because I just don't want to send my kid all day yet. So yeah, those are just things that I looked at personally for us because my youngest is so little. And then the distance from my house as well, for like morning drop-offs and pickups and stuff. I wanted it to be a pretty close distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at I'm looking at a comment right here from Liz. And I may be behind a little bit on what she's commenting about specifically. But she said a realtor can help and they don't charge you. A lot of people. Oh, in looking for a home. Yes. For a rental as well. Correct? They help with rentals and because a lot of people think of a realtor to just buy a home. They don't think about renting.
Right.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you. All right, Julie, you.
I really like the closeness of a school. Like if my kids can walk, it's really nice. I like that a lot. I think when I was looking, the last time we looked for a place to live was 11 years ago when my youngest was just starting kindergarten, or my oldest was just starting kindergarten, and now he's like almost graduating. So it's like we're on a different end of the spectrum. So like having been at these schools this whole time, like I believe that what I looked for back then would be different than if we were going to move now. Just because before then, I really didn't have a lot of experience with schools other than when I grew up. So back then, I really looked at the ratings. That was like the big thing that I went off of because I didn't know a lot of people. Like I didn't have a lot of information. But now that I've lived here for so long, like I'm like, those ratings don't really mean a whole lot. Because honestly, like some of the highest rating schools here, I've heard the worst stories about. And I've also noticed that two people can have completely different experiences at the exact same school. So it's kind of hard. Like, I don't even know. Like, I honestly don't even know what I would look for if I was moving other than how close the school was, possibly like Grace said, like the safety regulations that they had. I would like it to be, diverse. That's important to me. I'm trying to think what else. Like probably like after school programs. What do they offer the kids in addition to just the regular classes? Do they have a performing arts program? Do they have sports? Like all that kind of stuff I would probably look into. So
Yeah.
versus just going by the number.
The number. Yes, because I will tell you, we this has been a few PCSs ago. We moved to a school that the online ratings were a little questionable, but I was like, I had called the school. I had actually stayed up all night, a couple of nights, because we were living in Japan at the time. I had called back to the States, and I wanted to talk to the administration of each school. And the highly rated school, the administration wouldn't talk to me. They wouldn't return my phone call, nothing. So I was like, all right.
That's a really good idea. Because I feel like you can get a really good, like, idea of the tone of the school from just talking to the administration. Like that's kind of that's a big, yeah.
Because I was like, if you can't take 5 minutes out to answer a simple question for me now, how are you going to treat me when I'm enrolled?
Right.
So we went with the quote unquote less desirable school based on the ratings. But yo, I'm going to tell y'all, that has been my kids' best education experience and life experience.
That's awesome.
Hands down. And we even, and I will say this, and she may be watching, but one of my daughter's teachers, it was her first year teaching. It was her first year. And I was like, oh, I'm a little nervous about this transfer. Plus, you've been her teacher and it's your first year teaching. But
they're not burned out.
Right.
So.
But the funny part about this teacher, she was bouncing off the walls day one. Like she was so energized, and I was like, All right, I'm gonna give you a chance, but I need you to. So you know, if I'm thinking, you need to calm down. But yeah. So Nishita, that same question for you, because you moved a senior. Well, now recently graduate. But what did you look for?
He went to the same school. He went to 9th grade. So we just moved back to the same district that he was in 9th grade so he could go to the same school. I don't do much. Everybody should know by now. I don't do much. I'm the one who's always like, wow, you guys, this is a lot of great advice. But because I was just like, what's the crime rating in this neighborhood? Like, I was looking at that map, like, where's the crime? A little petty theft, some door checking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm good. And then the rest of it kind of fell in place. I tell Marcus, like, well, school is a lot like life. Sometimes you're going to get some great teachers and sometimes you're not. And so you're just going to have to deal with it and get along and like take it as it come. I never really researched it a lot because like Julie said, like sometimes somebody's telling you all this great stuff and you get there and you're like, this is trash. Not to be mean or anything, but it's just trash. And you're like, where did you,
Or I was just going to say, or like they had an amazing principal and then now they have a different.
They left. Yeah, exactly. Like when we were in Misawa, the principal had a family emergency and he left in the middle of the school year. But my son went to online school like for 10th and 11th grade because of COVID. And then after that, you know, so it was 9th grade, then we went to Japan and then COVID online school. And then we came back here and then he was back in school. So it's almost like he didn't really go to a school in between 9th and 12th grade because he went online. So he didn't really participate. He kept his same friends. He had a schedule with his friends in the States. It was very much just keeping it the same. You know what I mean? So that when we did get back, it wouldn't be so much of a change, so much of a drastic change over time, you know? So I was just glad we made it out of there for senior year. I was just like, please don't let him be a plaqueless face. I mean, a faceless plaque because, you know, on the bases they have those signs and then it says who graduated. That was my concern. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna. But looking for houses and stuff, I'm not really good at that. I just get to the houses and I'm like I said, look at the crime rate, and then we look at our price point, and then we just go from there. Yeah.
And Angela, to answer your question, yes, it was my youngest, which that's a whole nother story. It has, yeah. But it was a great year. It was a great year for her. So we're going to take we're going to go ahead and go to our organizer here, Miss Grace. We're going to go to her segment. And Grace, I'm not going to show your slide. I'm just going to bring you on for.
Go ahead, Sybil. What is it called? I want to see if you get it this time because last time you forgot. I was waiting for it. There ain't no way. There you go.
Go ahead, girlfriend. Tell us. Ain't no way.
There ain't no way. Okay, so I was gonna do organizing stuff, but I'm not in town at my home. I'm out of town, so I don't have all my things. But I'm gonna use a few things I do have to show you guys some stuff. So I don't have a latching bracelet, so I'm gonna use my necklace. But here's the hack. So if you cannot get your latch on yourself because you're by yourself or you can't do it, you're going to get your piece that doesn't, sorry, I can't find my camera part, that doesn't have your latch, and you're going to grab a piece of Scotch tape and you're going to tape it right onto your wrist where you want it to stay in place. So it looks like that. And then with your other hand, so you don't have to use two hands or it doesn't fall off, you just grab your hook and you latch it. And then it's done. And then you can take your tape off.
Very smart.
And you got it together. Because I know so many times I'm in a rush and I'm like flailing everywhere trying to get it on and it doesn't work. So just grab a piece of Scotch tape, tape it onto your wrist, and latch it. And then it works. And then my other one is a cooking one. And yes, this is hilarious. I'm at my sister's little house and I stole some stuff from her kitchen. So, a potato, a fork, and a peeler. So, I don't know about you guys, but I grab my potatoes and I'm peeling them like this. And I'm always so scared to get my thumb. Like, I just remember my mom or my grandma or whoever always, like, kind of catching, you know, skinning themselves a little bit. So, if you just stick the fork in the bottom of your potato, you got a full on hold and you can peel your potato and not get your fingers. So that was my, there ain't no way for this week.
Oh, wow. See, I've been peeling my potatoes like an apple all this time.
Do you peel like an apple and a potato differently?
You know how you take yeah, because you know how you peel the apple in a circle?
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a knife, you would peel it. I peel my potatoes like that.
Okay.
I peel I peel it this way.
She peels it into herself this way. Yeah.
Yeah, and it keeps going around till it comes off.
Yeah, she goes this
way.
Yeah,
but if you start at the top, it'll make one long peel.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. It's that because you know what? This right here, the meat right here, it'd be so, you know what I mean? It'd be like when I'm out of shape. But this right here is just more.
It's more ladylike.
No, it's just more probably lazy. Like,
that's too funny.
You never used a peeler like that? You never used a peeler like it was a knife?
No.
And you don't have all those little shards left over. Now, sweet potatoes, though, I still peel them like that because the skin's tough.
Yeah, so stick it on a fork and it'll hold on.
Girl, I never even thought about that. I also never nicked myself.
I've never
I grab it at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I do the top. And then I grab the other end and I do the other side.
When you wash them and they're like kind of slippery. The reason why I thought about this is because my husband was trying to peel my daughter an apple the other day and he was peeling it over the trash can. And on that like fourth hit, he knocked the whole apple into the trash. So
see what I mean? I would have started my apple at the top and I would have peeled it around in a circle. And then the circle would have fell in the trash.
Look, we about to go pay some bills. Let's go to a commercial break real quick, and we'll be right back, folks.
Okay.
Hold on. Because, look, they got me over here wanting an apple.
Muted.
No, okay, there we go. Quick commercial break. So, everyone, give some thumbs up, some hearts, and say in the comments, tell USAA thank you for supporting MilkSpot's Conversation so we can bring you all of the fabulous convoliciousness that we have here, y'all. Because, you know, you don't find this anywhere else in the MilkSpot community. You don't? Come on, ladies, pose. Say, right. We're different. Wait, isn't there a song that says that?
I don't know. If it's from the 90s, please don't ask me. Like, I'm
the way you were singing it sounded very familiar.
No, it's a recent song. I think.
What's it called?
You different. No.
Where'd your daughter go? Ask her.
She's going out.
No. You different.
All right. So next question. Because this one I'm a little curious on.
I heard the margarita song.
We're drinking water.
You give her one margarita.
Oh.
Girl, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, everybody else does, and so no, just
you know that song?
Yeah.
Everybody does except you. I guess you're not on the planet with us or something.
It's
No,
everywhere.
you one margarita. You haven't. It's real viral
2
right now.
margaritas.
3 margaritas. You give them 4 margaritas.
We gotta find an example and send it to her.
I don't know. Okay, viewers, have you heard this song? Someone please say no. Don't let me be alone in this, please. No.
I'm sure you won't be alone.
Don't make me be alone.
You just kind of like, in a world of your own with some other people that don't watch trending videos.
You know what? You know what, Nishita?
Yes,
I
what?
am kicking you off the show. Goodbye.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. See, y'all, we like to have fun.
I'm not going to say what I was doing backstage. It's inappropriate for our viewers.
Mm-hmm. See, look, y'all, if y'all want to really get in, see, look, that's why I covered your face. Sorry, Julie. Sorry.
Look, Julie, just an innocent bystander, just spouse on spouse crimes, just affecting everybody around here. Spouse on spouse crimes.
For our viewers, if you want to come hang out with us and get all of the good tea and get in on the conversation, register at Millspots Conversations. Just click on that event tab, and I do have this month's event posted, ready to go, and it's free. So register and come on in and come behind the scenes. It is not streamed, y'all. I know some people get confused, but the conversation is not streamed. This is our talk show, The Tea. But the conversation, it is in our private tea room, aka Zoom. All right, anywho, because I am rambling and veering off to outer space. All right, so you arrive to your new house. What is the first room you unpack? And tell us in the comments as well.
I unpack the kitchen, and my husband unpacks the living room because he sets the TV up. And he puts the couch down, and then he sets all the stuff up, and then he watches the TV.
Hey, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The kitchen and well, we don't really unpack everything though. We do like a little bit of the kitchen, the kids' room, as much stuff as we can, and make sure all the beds are up. Like that's our first round.
How many days does it take y'all to get?
One. To unpack? Well, we diddy, so it takes one day to unload and to put all our beds together. And then that evening, I'll unpack some kitchens. But to totally unpack, like a week.
Forever. That's what I mean.
Plus, there's still stuff in boxes, but, we don't count those. They just sit.
Right. We don't count
till the next move.
Put them in the storage over there.
Yeah.
Garage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we unpack the kitchen first and then the bedrooms. And my husband, again, my husband, not me, but my husband likes to have everything set up within 2 to 3 days.
That's fair. I try, but I have little, so it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, we can just live at the boxes. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty organic on that. We both are. We're like, put it together when it gets together. Yo. What about you, Julie? Julie, I
can find it.
Same, girl, same.
It was like 3 presidents ago. I don't know.
Oh, when you last moved? Yeah. But I feel like that. I don't know.
Probably the kitchen. I mean, just because, you've been like eating out a lot and stuff, and it's like you want to have some normal.
Some normalcy.
Yeah, definitely that kitchen.
Okay, but how soon do you use the kitchen?
Like,
seriously.
Immediately,
I don't know.
the same day,
yeah, same day.
same day. It's not up to me though. I'd be eating out for like a month. If it was up to me, we'd just be sitting around here like, what are we gonna order tonight? What are we gonna order for breakfast? What are we gonna order for lunch?
What about it's snack time? Where can we order from?
What are we gonna order for snacks?
Like,
No, I'll pack up the snacks. Well, my husband does the snacks. He'll fill up the thing. But if I have to, I will too. Like, well, there's some frozen stuff in there. There's some snacks. Like, I don't know. But I still end up the same day because we do have to eat. We can't just always. And by that time, usually we have ate out a lot. So it's like, okay, that's enough, Nishita. And I'm like, okay, you're right.
You really have to, you have to like talk to your like stop.
I do, and then have a little wine, maybe a little whiskey, talking. Then by the time I'm finished talking, I'm finished cooking.
So here's a question for you. When you move into your new home, do you clean it? Even when you walk in and you see that it's clean or it smells clean, do you re-clean?
Yes.
I mean,
I get my carpets shampooed and I clean everything.
I guess it would depend. Like if I walked in and it was like spotless,
Right.
I probably wouldn't.
No, we just have people clean it. Then we walk. Like I never move into a dirty house. Like I wouldn't. They have to clean it before we get there, and then we move in, and then I dirty it up and clean it as I go along. But I've never.
It gets dirty when you unpack too. So.
Yeah, but because it's the arrangement to clean it, so I'm not gonna re-clean it. I mean,
I'm with Grace.
That'd make me cry.
I'm going to re-clean.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-clean. Even if they said they cleaned or I got people, I'm still gonna clean. Like you're in a different house that someone was in before. And I always try to get there the day before our stuff is gonna get there. Well, we did. So I know when my stuff's gonna get there, and I get there the day before, so I have time to clean it while it's empty, and then my stuff comes in.
Really? Because we always be there weeks before our stuff gets there. So we moved in, and I'm about in tears that stuff is coming because I've already accustomed to a lifestyle of minimalism. What do you mean? This isn't all the furniture. What?
No.
Our stuff is coming. I feel like we be there for a long time, and then the stuff comes. We never get.
We either U-Haul did it, or this last one we did U-Pack, and it came within like I don't know, less than 48 hours of us being there. We planned it out that way.
See, Grace, you just make me feel like I just be living my life the lazy way because we did it. If I have to do the ditty, I will do it. But if you give me one out,
I like it. I just like being able to pack my stuff.
Oh, okay. So I did not mean to put this picture up, but
should I scan the QR code? Let's scan the QR code, everybody.
Sorry. I wasn't trying to click on anything, but
make sure to scan that QR code.
To share if you want to support, and you do want to support Millspots Conversations, you can scan this QR code and make a small supportation. As small as $1. We will take it, yo. We will take it. It helps us bring not only the tea, but the virtual conversation, as well as the in-person, the conversation, and a lot of other fabulousness that we do here at Millspots Conversations. I know you might think we just get together and have a good time. Well, we do. Because guess what? You need to have some fun in your life. You need fun in your life. And I'm going to show you what we do. All right, hold on. Here's a little video for you. This was not supposed to happen right now, but because I was over here having technical difficulties and somehow clicked that last slide up, we're going to go ahead and go to this commercial. Here we go. that jam. I was jamming, y'all. And the lady that was dancing with me, okay, I'm going to tell y'all this. I have stalked her on Facebook, on the Facebook group. This is my confession. And so I'm like, figured out where she lived. And my sidekick, Angela, because I had her go with me that day for Military Spouse Appreciation Day, handing out donuts. And I was like, we're going to ring her doorbell. I actually started on this lady in her driveway. Yeah. Because I knew she had a Ring camera. So I was yelling in her camera, get your butt outside.
Typical Facebook stalker.
Yes, Facebook stalker. Then I made her dance with me. And she did. But yo, that's what we do here at Millspouse Conversations. We bring fun. And our activities are free. So why not come join us and have some real conversation? Just saying. All right, let me focus. Let me get back to our topic at hand. So you've arrived, you've cleaned your house, you have your furniture. Now it's time for you to make friends. No friends? No? Do y'all talk to y'all's neighbors? Do y'all introduce yourselves?
I remember when we first moved here, it was kind of cool because it was like we were like the new people. So it was like people all came over to like say hi. So that was neat. Like the kids, like the neighborhood kids and stuff. So that kind of got us like used to the neighborhood and stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
How long does it take you to get adjusted to your new duty station? And how long does it take your husbands to adjust to their new command? Because I think there's two.
I think my husband would be like, what is there adjust to? I'm there.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, my husband just goes to work. Like,
he would just be like, okay, I work here now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm the same way. Oh, I live here now. I don't adjust either.
So is there a different expectation? Do you feel like in your home, is there a different expectation when you PCS?
I think it depends on like where you're coming from and going to. Because like I came from Pendleton, which had everything around us, the beach, Disney, everything, to El Paso.
That would be really difficult.
So we're like 9 months in, and am I adjusted? Kind of. I mean, it's a routine now. It's where I live. Do I like it? No. So I don't feel like
we went from
adjusted.
Middle of nowhere Germany to Fort Campbell that has like everything. So like that was like, oh my gosh, they have this store and they have this restaurant and they have this and this and this and this and this, and like it's so like takes forever to drive anywhere, and like I don't know, it was just like it was such a contrast that it did take a little bit, and I'm still like finding new things, so and they're building new things, so
Do y'all like to explore?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
So let me ask this question. When you move to a duty station that you cannot stand, I won't use the H word, but you just dislike it a lot. How do you navigate that? How do you sprinkle the happy in the crappy?
I try to find things in the community that are fun or new or different. I look for like new restaurants opening, new stores, new experiences, just to like break it up, and just take it in and be like, you know what, this place isn't so bad. And I say this as someone who's lived in the same area for 13 years and honestly with this like hate, love, hate type roller coaster. So
yeah, I'm with Julie. Yeah. Same thing. Find some stuff that you normally like, regardless of where you're at, and do those things in your new place.
Yes. And look, I'm going to tell you, if you're in a new place, who just turned their volume on their computer. Was that you, Nashida?
I'm
Julie?
just sitting here. I'm
No,
just
I was
sitting
saying
here
no,
quiet.
it's not
Dang.
me. I didn't touch anything. No.
Oh my God, I literally didn't make one movement.
Did you hear it, Grace?
It was you.
But I think it's you.
It was you. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, Sybil. It was you. We don't want to say nothing, but it was you. Since you're gonna blame me, it was you.
It
You
wasn't me.
It came from your house. I'm telling you.
Oh, you know what?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. See, now Nashidi made me forget my train of thought.
You started it.
What
Your
was I
echo
about to
over
say?
there.
Oh, Lord, I don't know, but whatever.
You was about to talk about when you how you moved from one place to the other. I don't know which place you were talking about.
Something
About
about this.
hating.
Probably about San Diego. She probably about to say.
Y'all, I am so ready to go. But no, I was going to say something about if you're looking for things to do in your new area, for real, y'all, come hang out with Millspot's Conversations. We have a monthly virtual event. So we may not be in your area, but you can come online and talk to us in our private tea room, aka Zoom. That's conversation, that's community, that's some insight on life. And yo, we real. Okay? We're gonna be real about it. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. It is what it is. She said what she said. Nashida.
So look, when I move, y'all, I always go through the 5 stages of grief because I usually don't want to move. I don't like it. So first I cry, and then I pout, and then I complain. And so my husband's like, really? And then you know that scene from The Incredibles when she slapped the girl? Then I slap myself. And then I decide I'm going to like it here. And then I usually do. And then by the time it's time to move, I don't want to go.
And then repeat the cycle again.
Yeah.
And then I repeat, rinse and repeat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with every duty, and actually it's funny because as we're talking about this and it's coming up, I've had some people ask about Air Force, the Death Force. So I'm going to show y'all what she's been up to because she hadn't been here in a while. But her quote actually goes well with this conversation right now. So let me show it. Every day has something to be thankful for. You just have to be open to seeing it. You know, right on time, Lori. Although you're not here. You're
Lori
here.
always has something positive to say.
Yeah.
I know. I like that quote. I love that quote after I finish complaining. That's
Yeah, but it's true. Right?
That's for later.
Because every duty station you go to, you know, there's going to be something good. You're going to find the good in it. You just have to put a little energy behind it. I mean, it could be you might find, I won't say your new BFF. And actually, you know what? Thinking about this, the people I have connected with at all of my duty stations have been people I never thought I would like. Actually, one lady, we eyeballed each other for like a week or maybe 2 weeks at the bus stop. Our kids were in preschool together. We just stared each other down every morning and every afternoon. But we became the best of friends. We started vacationing together. Our families would go on vacations together, and our husbands would cringe every time we got together. But it was someone I didn't think I would like. I was ready to fight her, y'all. And I'm not a fighter, but I didn't like the way she looked at me, and she talked too much. She talked more than me. And early in the morning, like, dang, hush. Why are you talking so much?
I don't think she could own it.
Oh, yes, she did.
No,
love you, Rachel. Love you, Rachel.
But that was about on par. That was it's about talking each other. That's what I was doing.
Yes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to our game show real quick. Are y'all ready?
Ready.
Name the military term or acronym. Okay, so put your answer in the comments and we will select one to win a prize from those conversations. So what will happen to your cell phone if you lay it down when the packers are at your house packing your household goods for your PCS?
We need Anna to answer
But
this.
no, where's Anna?
Well, I had created that this morning. And then this afternoon, Anna was
No way. You made that before
You
it happened?
jinxed her. Oh my god.
No, not before she had told us about it, but when she messaged and said she couldn't make it tonight.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, Angela,
luckily, that has never happened to me.
It will see you. It will see you in the next location.
Yes, I'm getting a new phone because sometimes they want to charge you to unpack everything. Like
it will be
I've
packed.
seen people unpack all boxes because they put papers in there, their passports, or I was like, oh my god, their wallet, their purse. Oh, that's to me, that's the biggest nightmare. That's my anxiety right there. Like something will
You got
get
a Diddy. You got a Diddy move.
Well, I live with the anxiety if I don't have to do the Diddy.
Angela won. Yeah, Angela. All right, so ladies, well, actually, viewers, this is going to be a two-parter. So, yes, because I have more questions. I actually wrote questions down. I prepared. Oh, Grace.
I love you, Sybil.
Grace is always getting on me.
I love that you're prepared. It's great.
Well, but I still didn't stay on track because y'all know that's hard for me to focus.
You did better. We still have 6 minutes.
Hey, we never go overtime. Well, okay, sometimes we do. But Grace.
Yes.
Actually, no. Julie. When is our next event? Yeah, you.
Oh, goodness. If I had to guess, it would be the end of July.
When? The end of July.
The 4th Thursday of July.
At what time?
At 8 p.m. Eastern time.
At 8 p.m. Eastern. And where can they sign up?
Through Zoom.
Where can they sign up?
Oh, they go to the website and sign up.
Well, right now, the ticker that is going across the screen is telling you to learn about our sponsors.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's to learn about our
But
sponsors.
wouldn't it have been better if you had the ticker for the event to go across the screen while you were talking about the event?
I am going to. Hello, I clicked the wrong
See, and then
banner.
you like, Grace, why you be on me? Grace,
It was a pop quiz.
She failed her own pop quiz by putting the wrong link on the screen.
I clicked the wrong banner. Well, excuse me. All right.
That would have been perfect. I would have pointed and it would have been right there.
Right. It would have been right there. Oh, well, we can't point. We can't point. We can only point from the top, like point at our foreheads, Julie.
Right.
Y'all leave me alone. So sign up on the website. Just go to millsboxconversations.com. Click on that events tab. Voila. Register. But we also want you to check out our sponsor page. You'll learn about our Convolicious sponsor, USAA. Again, this is how we are able to do what we do, y'all. So once again, I'm going to ask you to say thank you. Give USAA a big round of applause and thank them for supporting Millsbox Conversation.
Thank you, USAA.
USAA. And thank you to our Buy Me a Coffee supporters, Pamela R., Addie W, and Angela B for your generous supportation. Thank you. All right, ladies. I'm gonna say this because some of you may not know, but we have merch. You can support us by buying some merch. We are on Amazon, y'all. We have a PCS tote bag. Oh, it's in my room. Or I will show it to you. We also have stickers. I do have the stickers right here. Oh, I put those away already, but they're really cute. They say Mill Spouse established when I said I do. They're super cute. And there's a mug, and Grace, there will be a tumbler. Because somebody.
I already have a tumbler.
You have, it says Mill Spouse.
Cool. It says Mill Spouse Conversations. Yeah.
Yes, but there's a new design.
Oh, new design. Okay.
Yes. But check us out, y'all. You can get our merch on our website, millspouseconversations.com. Click that shop button or go to Amazon. All right. Like, follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. Tell your friends. Come out and join us. We like to eat, but we don't bite. Because if you notice, all of our in-person events have something to do with food. So come on. And San Diego, real quick. We are having an event this month. Yes, hold on. Let me make myself solo. I'm going to say this real quick. San Diego. Listen to me. We are having a Mill Spouse Conversation event, The Conversation. It is happening this month. And it's happening this month because yours truly is PCSing in August. So we are going to do an in-person event here. We have done like 3. Okay? And y'all keep being tardy to the party. Stop being tardy to the party. Come hang out. We're going to have some food, a beverage or two, and good conversation. And do the wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby. Okay? Anywho, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you this too. Mill Spouse Conversations will be in Bahrain. Yes, y'all, we are going international. Yay! And because I just have to say this real quick, and I'm going to put her on the spot real quick.
Oh, I knew that was coming. Yes.
Mill Spouse Conversations is.
We're in El Paso, Texas. Is that what I'm supposed to be saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. Yeah. We'll have an event at the end of July on a Saturday for all my El Paso people, my Fort Bliss people. That's you. So, yeah, El Paso, Texas.
Oh, shoot. Why did it? No, it was supposed to be you, not me.
That's okay. That's all I had to say. End of July, so just keep an eye on the page and on all our social media for those advertisements and how to sign up.
Yes, y'all. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And I'll go ahead and spill this tea too. Anna's not here, but I'll spill the tea. Mill Spouse Conversations is heading to Metro DC.
Nice.
So we're going to finish up 2003, San Diego, Texas, Bahrain, and DC. And if y'all want more Mill Spouse Conversations around the world, let me tell y'all what y'all need to do. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and say, we love you, Meal Spouse Conversations, and we need more of what you're doing. If you want more of us, if you want to see us in 2024, come on, y'all. Show some love and support. All right, I'm done. Look, I was dragging this out till 9 o'clock. I really wasn't meaning to, but I just got on a roll. All right, good night, guys. Have a great one. See you later. Bye.